Hi there, it's Tamsin Fox-Davies here from tamsinfoxdavies.com, and as promised, this is a special video that I'm only telling my Facebook friends about. So thank you very much. This is because I suddenly got to 200 fans on Facebook and I was really pleased, and this is a little thank you from me. So what I want to tell you about today is a sneaky little thing that I've sort of clicked onto, and I haven't even implemented this throughout my own website yet. So I'm giving you some brand new, I haven't even used it, super scoop information here. So please appreciate that. I'm sure you will. Okay, so what I've suddenly discovered is a way to make your testimonials that you use on your website, so your recommendations and your the nice things that people say about you, just really, really compelling and really, really believable. So basically, video is a really good thing that you can use, but not everybody has that ability. So what most people do is they have a testimonial, and it'll be just just some text and maybe with a picture, and there's always this sort of underlying query that the visitors to your site have about whether that testimonial is made up or not. So here's what I've done. What you can see on the screen right there is actually a slide from my recent Marketing Reboot 2011 webinar that I did back in January, and if you want to, you can actually still go and find that on my website, the recording for it, so do go and have a look. But I'm just going to take you through a couple of the slides, because what I decided to do was to actually pick up the testimonials that people had given me and the positive comments that people had made in third-party platforms. So what you can see right here is this is lovely Lisa Barnwell from the Me and My Baby Therapy Clinic, as you can see just down there. And this is a recommendation that she gave me on LinkedIn. Now, you can't fake a recommendation on LinkedIn because it has to come from the person who is recommending you. You know, you can't just make it up. I mean, yeah, okay, you could say, could you please write this? But they're still going to have to do it themselves. So as you can see, what I've done here is I've just taken literally a screen grab, so that I've given it some relevance and a bit more of a human touch. What I've done there is I've also put in her picture. So this is her picture from, I think that's actually her Facebook picture, because it was a nicer one than the one on her LinkedIn. And I've also noted down what her business is here. Okay, so if you've got LinkedIn recommendations, you can do exactly the same thing. Pick the best ones, take a snap of it so that it's actually as an image, and you can use that all over the place. You can use it in presentations like I'm using when I'm explaining to people who I am, for those people who haven't met me yet, or you can use it on your website, or even in in your promotional brochures and that sort of thing. So the other thing that I want to show you, though, is it's not just LinkedIn that you can use for doing this. So this is the next slide. What I've done here is I just picked up a few comments from people on Twitter. There is a way to record the good comments that you get. The best thing that you can do, so you're not having to sort back through them, is to actually mark them as favorites on your Twitter account. And there's, when you hover over a tweet and it gives you the option to reply or whatever, it's also got the option to mark as favorite. That's why all of these ones have got this little gold star in the corners, because I've marked them as favorites. Again, what people say on Twitter, they're putting that out there to the public. They're not just saying it because you've asked them to say it, So again, in order to fake these people, I would have to have created the accounts and whatever. And as you can see, it's 4 different people there. And I've just gone and picked those up. And it's, the nice thing as well about it is that if you ask people for a testimonial, or if they give you a testimonial, it can be quite long-winded. On Twitter, we only have 140 characters, so these are really like punchy and and cute. And even if you look down the bottom, this one, Malcolm, bless him, he's got a little typo in there, and and it doesn't matter, you know, it's just about making it more real. Now, for those people who aren't familiar with Twitter, what I've done is I've included the Twitter logo there so they can see that that's actually where that's come from. Again, this is some stuff from Facebook, some comments that I've had. This was just based on a discussion about email newsletters that we had on my Facebook page, and this is what people said. So again, the beauty of this is I've told everyone they've come from Facebook. That's the picture that I've got there. But I've got people's picture. I've got their name. You can tell, again, that it's Facebook, so it's not been faked. I mean, if you were a Photoshop genius, you could, but most people won't bother. And these are all real people giving some serious, giving some genuine feedback. So, I think, yeah. So that is what I wanted to show you, basically. So my little secret Facebook tip, and you guys can all do this because you're on Facebook, otherwise you wouldn't be seeing this video, is use screenshots. And if you don't know how to take a screenshot, what you do is you just press somewhere in the top right-hand corner of your keyboard, you've probably got a print screen button. So just press that and then put it in an image editing thing like Paint, or even I do most of mine on PowerPoint, and just crop it down. That's absolutely simple, and then you've got it here. In fact, why don't I show you how to do that? I will. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to I want a new here we go, new presentation. Give me a new presentation. Okay, so here we go. So I've got my new presentation, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find myself a nice testimonial that someone's written about me. So I'm going to go, for this one, I'm going to go to Twitter. So I'm going to go to twitter.com. And here we go. So this is my Twitter profile when I log in. And what you can do is you can actually go straight to your mentions and see if somebody said something nice about you. So let's see. Let's look for something. Okay, so let's have a look at this one here. So Sarah Martin from Ladies at 11, she said, "Hi Tamsin, I saw your talk at the Women Unlimited conference." That's the hashtag for the conference. Thought it was fab and wondered if you would come to Surrey, Weybridge to do something similar. That's a really nice thing, right? That's somebody who's asking me to do that. So what I can do is either I can click to add it to my favorites, or I can take a screen grab. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my print screen button. So I've just pressed the print screen button. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back into my PowerPoint and I'm going to paste it. So right click and paste. And then what you need to do is just find it so you've got a corner there. Select your crop tool and crop down to the bit that you want. So you've got to keep kind of wiggling it about so that you can actually get it all on the page. So okay. So there we go. So now I've got that. That's just that little comment. So what I can do now is, and the great thing about this as well is it also will tell you when that was taken. So you can keep your stuff up to date, and people realize that you've not actually been, it's not from 5 years ago. It's recent. So then what I do is I right click and I just do save as picture. So I click on save as picture, and then you just go and save it wherever you want to save it, and then you can dump it in as a picture. So I hope that's been really helpful. Remember that it's not just these three that you can use. I would also look at, so I've used, this is LinkedIn, I've used Twitter, and I've used Facebook positive comments. If you have people who make comments on your, on your blog that are really fabulous, or you're helping someone out on a forum and you get some great comments, you can use those as well. But the trick is, use it on select your testimonials from a third-party platform. And that is my special Facebook Friends Only tip for the day. See you soon. Bye.